Hey YouTube, it's your host I2I35, and in this video I'd like to talk about the persecution of Christians in Japan. Up until the last World War, Christians were thrown out, persecuted, and killed in Japan. Millions and millions of deaths. Even Nagasaki, no, not Nagasaki, but Kyushu, the prefecture of Kyushu, the island of Kyushu in Japan, it had an area of boiling hot volcanic water. And that was a place where a lot of these Buddhist and Shinto priests lowered these Christians into this boiling hot, burning water. Absolutely burning. I mean, if you try putting your hand like just that much above it, it would hurt so much. But touching the water is the worst part. And they were lowered down into this water, hoping that they would reject Jesus Christ, renounce him, and stuff like that. But they didn't give up their faith. They kept the faith until they were killed. And of all these millions of deaths that were committed, I dare say, during the World War II, when all those bombs were dropped on Japan, it wouldn't be surprising if the same amount of people that were killed, the same amount of Christians that were killed, equals for the same amount of people that were killed during World War II when all these bombs were dropped on Japan. I'm sure a lot of Christians when they were persecuted and killed in Japan, they were saying, "Where's God's justice? Where's the Lord? Help us." And God said, "There is justice coming. There is." And it came to an the Shinto wars and bringing trouble among themselves, and finally all these bombs being dropped on Japan. This is almost like the same way as the Pharaoh and the plagues of Egypt. Moses kept saying to Pharaoh, "Let my people go," but he wouldn't. He was being incompetent. And the Japanese refused to surrender, and that's why all these bombs were dropped on their cities. And finally, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs, and this heat was so intense from the bomb that a lot of their skin started to droop, and they were like walking zombies. But back to being boiled in hot water, it is painful, and you're still alive. You're still alive and feeling the pain. It's like drowning, and you can actually feel the pain, but you're still alive. That's kind of thing that caused a lot of people from the Twin Towers to jump. They did not want to go through the fires because fire hurts, and you're still going to be alive for a few minutes. Pain is horrific for people, and that's why they thought if they could jump, they could just splat without feeling a thing. Oh well, I just wish 9/11 never did happen if Bush were never elected to the White House. Because he was actually the one who was behind it. 9/11 was an inside job. No question that Islam is guilty for many terrorist attacks. I'll discuss that in another video. But anyway, I think this is kind of like justice. Since there were so many Christians, millions of them, killed up until the last World War by religious fanatics. See, religion kills Christians. And Christians have given us many benefits in society. And basically, yes, religion is dangerous, and Christians are always the ones being killed. Religion kills, but Christians are always the ones being killed. That's the difference. So that really wraps it up of the persecution of Christians in Japan and justice. They were killed, and then bombs were dropped back on them for justice. And boy, it's called a Jigoku Tengai in Japanese. This boiling hot places where they were lowered down into, and there's a memorial there somewhere in Kyushu. But all those people killed like that, and pain is horrific. But that's why the people of the Twin Towers jumped. So that's all I had to say.